I'm Owais Moeen and I welcome you all to a brand new episode of Unique Pakistan, Unique Experiences. Today, in this episode, we are going to present an exclusive interview of Mr. Tony Lazaro. Does that name ring a bell? Yes, exactly. He's the same guy who wrote a rebuttal on Time magazine's article, Pakistan's Dark Heart on Karachi. Let's see what does Mr. Tony Lazaro has to say. When and why did you first visit Pakistan?
I first came to Pakistan at the end of 2011, end of December, 28th, 29th December. Found myself in Australia with very little to do, and Dr. Susanna Fajak invited me to come and look at the country. She said, you can't see Pakistan from a picture, you can't understand Pakistan from a video, and you'll never understand Pakistan from a book. You have to come to Pakistan, be in Pakistan amongst the Pakistan people, and look, feel and smell what is happening around you, and only then you'll understand this nation. And she was absolutely right. I was here for 10-12 days and cannot believe the humbleness of the Pakistan people. I cannot believe the friendship that was offered to me. I cannot believe that every corner I turned there was somebody helping myself or helping another Pakistani friend. I never saw any of the dramas that we portrayed in the newspapers, and I came here with 11 Facebook friends and I went away with over 350. So I found that at the end of the day, the nation, its people, is just a diamond that is not even observed from the Western world. The perception before I came to Pakistan is pretty much what the media portrays. Pakistan is a dangerous country. Pakistan is full of terrorism. Pakistan has nothing but poverty, and Pakistan has people going around trying to exist on a planet when realistically the planet really doesn't want it. That's the impression we get in Australia. And I don't think that's my perception. I just think that's everybody's perception out there. One or two people know parts of Pakistan, but by and large, we in the Western world are really ignorant. It's been like a, how can I put it? It's been like, since 9/11, and probably even before that, there's been a stigma associated to Pakistan, which we don't feel we need to bother being interested in. And when it comes on the media, it's just another example of terrorist problems in Pakistan. And of course, as you're aware, Pakistan's war, if that's the right term, or war on terror, or even involvement in war on terror, is by association, and only because it borders Afghanistan. If it didn't border Afghanistan, none of this would probably happen.
So, is your perception still the same about this country?
No, it's changed. Regardless of my perception, I think I'm embarrassed that I was ignorant to not even bother to look at Pakistan. I feel embarrassed that I was. One of the things I do is I really believe that I'm not part of the crowd. I'm a different person to the crowd. But in terms of Pakistan, I kind of became one of the crowd and became ignorant and just accepted the fact that what I was hearing was the truth. And my perception's completely changed 360 degrees. And that's a full turn, not just the other direction. I've been over here, it's my second visit. I've done Karachi, Islamabad, Lahore, and in all those three major cities I found completely different types of people, completely different type of culture, but all with the same focus, which is it's just to be recognised, it's just to be given a chance. It's just everybody is waiting for a chance. The political issues in Pakistan, the people are waiting for a change. They want it to happen and they will embrace it. The Western media and how it treats Pakistan, the people are waiting for change and will embrace it. And the secret of Pakistan is the youth, which nobody knows about. But there's a 65% of the population is under 25 years old. And a lot of my time I've been visiting universities and talking to students and giving presentations and lectures on entrepreneurship. And what I'm finding is this country is full of young, talented, ambitious people who, if they were given the opportunity, could make a massive difference, not just in Pakistan, but across the world. There's an opportunity for Pakistan to become a major powerhouse in the next 10 years because of the amount of youth that it has. And not only is the youth there, but these exceptionally talented people are coming through university with skill sets that are unfounded across the world. Yes, they have great scientific discoveries, but at the end of the day, not in the same proportion as other countries. There's a huge wake-up shot coming for the Western world, and that is when somebody opens up the doors to Pakistan and the Western world can see what's going on here. Then I firmly believe that 9/11 aside and all that political war and terrorism, put all that aside, give Pakistan a chance and she will be phenomenal, and people will want to come and do business with you because of the fact that they can and you're very open to it. So my views have completely changed on Pakistan, and every other day I get another student writing to me or asking me for some assistance. I get business opportunities my way. I didn't come looking for business opportunities. I don't want business opportunities. But I did see, I had a meeting with 3 hospitals yesterday, and the eye hospital, I think it's LRBT. I met with the Indus Hospital, and then I went and looked at the SIUT as well. And what came about to me was that you've got a state-of-the-art hospital all the way down to a very poor hospital. But the thing is, all 3 hospitals offer healthcare completely free of charge, and they make it their duty to raise the funds. Now I know I can help. I know internationally I can help some of the hospitals by raising funds, especially when they want funds from overseas. There's a 3 or 4 million Pakistanis outside of Pakistan, all in good jobs, earning good incomes, that would happily donate funds back to the country. They just need to be channeled properly. That's how I believe I can help the country, and that's what I want to be trying to do. So like I said, the opportunities are immense, my opinions change in the country, and I really think and want to be able to do something to make a difference. And that doesn't involve being in business. I'm hoping this is by all means, but I don't need to have an income generation out of this nation. I just want to be able to do something that can create some income for the generation and ease some of its financial, political and hardship problems.
What are your best experiences at this country?
Oh, that's the easiest question, yeah. 2 things, the food and the people. Pakistan people are second to none. I can't think of a nation whereby if all things were equal, I would get more from the people. Pakistan people are lovely. And the food. The other thing about Pakistan people is they love their food. And for want of a better term, the food is Asian, it's very fresh, and it's plentiful. And I've just come back from Lahore, where for some reason in Lahore, food's even worse. People go to lunchtime. They go to lunch in order to work out what they're going to have for dinner. That's how crazy they are about food. So the 2 nicest things about this country are, without a shadow of a doubt, it's people and its food. The only downside I've found so far is I had a couple of long waits in airports. So maybe the flight program in this country could be adjusted, but you can't have everything.
Would you recommend your friends, your peers, your colleagues to come to this country based on your experiences?
Yes, absolutely. The first time I went back, I've already discussed with my daughter. My daughter's been brought up in the Western world. She's been to Malaysia with me. She's not a third world country, she's well developed Malaysia. But I think to a certain extent, I've travelled to India quite a bit. She's never been with me. This is one country I want her to come to, and I've already discussed with her coming back with me at the end of this year.